Well, hello and welcome back, everybody. We are here on episode 8 of the No Man's Land Hardcore Survival slash build a city town thingy. So, we got a little bit of work to do. I'm kind of excited this episode because I get to build another storage shed. I mean, that's what I'm planning on doing. So, hey, let's get to it. I'm going to get out of this air here flying around like a Superman. Alright, there we go. Now that I'm back on the ground, let's look into some. So the whole painting thing, let's go into here. I'm not able to paint off my land. Hey, that's normal. That's very normal, actually. And there is a mod to help with that. I think it's called Paint Anywhere or Terraform Anywhere. And I don't have that mod, but I got another mod I think that will actually do this for me. So I looked it up. It's called the Advanced Gameplay Settings. I'll go ahead and open this up by pressing F9. And enable better landscaping camera. This is actually the only reason I got this mod. Because because I wanted to go like this with the camera angles. You can't do that normally. Like literally you're stopped like right here, maybe even higher. So I had to come back for this mod. Really like it. PC only. Sorry, it's because it's not on the mod hub. I believe it's somewhere else outside the mod hub. At least I couldn't find it on the mod hub. It's called the Advanced Gameplay Settings. So let's see here. Disable access check. Disable all checks for foliage, landscape. Allow landscaping, foliage around, below water. Maybe this right here. And then what else we got here? Disable access check for terrain sculpting. Allow sculpting terrain around and below water. That's pretty cool. Disable object overlap check. Allow structured terrain in and around objects. Did I not already have that on? Let's turn that on, I guess. Disable access check. I'm hoping that's right. Now, I'm not too worried about the water one yet. I do like it. It's pretty cool. I might have to go in there and change that. Disable terrain displacement. Disable terrain alteration when placing objects. No, I'll leave that on. Disable removing foliage on terrain when placing objects. Nope, I'll leave that on. Disable all checks for placing objects. Okay, no, I'll leave that on. Allow overlapping placeable objects with others. Okay, that's what I thought, but what's this other one I saw? Disable object overlap check. I guess I'll turn that off because it looks like I got the problem solved there. And let's see here. Disable camera collision. Wear and damage factor. Repair cost. What? I get charged if I hit repair all? I don't know. Repaint all. Maybe I will still get charged because it's still set at 1. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I can do it all right here though. Okay. Not very realistic, but I can do it all there. Now, I believe if I did that correctly, I can maybe paint everywhere now. Maybe, maybe not. See, before I never used that one. I used, hey, there it goes, it works. So this right here is the border of what I own. We figured that out last episode if y'all missed that. But yeah, I never used that mod for this purpose right here. I always used a different mod for this purpose. That's pretty cool, I like that. So let's go ahead and get this all painted, touched up like this. And I'm going to go ahead and pop in a bunch of meadow grass too. Even though I should wait until I remove these trees over here. Now, I'm not 100% sure why I left the bigger trees. I don't know. I just want to leave them for now. I don't know why I do a lot of things. Just kind of go with the motion here. But we're gonna change it all to regular grass, and then after that I'm gonna go ahead and paint meadow grass over it. Now I'm not gonna go through and mow it right now to give me some free grass harvest. Now I believe I got this set up as free. It seems like it's lagging quite a bit. Let me look over at my OBS here. Yeah, once I get in the distance, there it goes. I don't think I got any frames per second, as you know. Huh, that is weird. Okay. I guess just whenever I get in the distance, it does a little lag thing. Let's try not to go in the distance. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going back there. No, I don't know what's going on whenever I get it further away in the distance. It starts doing some lag thing. Maybe it's something with the mod I'm using there that I just showed y'all. Maybe something I just changed. Oh, now that I think about it, let me... Oh, okay. Let's see here. I think I figured it out. It does it on land I don't own. So I own this land, and it's not doing that lag thing. But over here, you can't really tell now, but it was doing it over there too. Yep. Huh. At least I think. I don't know. Looks like it's starting to do it again. I don't know what's going on with it. I'm sure there's a lot of stuff I put in here that messes everything up. But hey, while we're in this build menu, let's go ahead and take a quick look at those buildings I'm interested in. Sheds, I believe, is Alpine mod pack. Yep, Alpine farm building pack. So really cheap ones. I think this is what I got. Yeah, it is. And let me go ahead and turn off that snapping thing. I need to just get rid of this mod because I keep coming in here and turning it off every time. There we go. Now, I don't know if I'm going to go with that one because I need something bigger that will actually hold this mower and my actual seeder. But I don't know if I want to go with that one. Ooh, that is huge. Still can't back anything up in there with the pillars the way they are. I don't know. I think these pillars are actually a little bit wider. They are. See how I'm lining this one up right here? I'm going to line it up with one of them. Come on, right there. So these pillars are wider. So this would possibly work. Maybe even this one? Nope, these pillars are exactly the same. They kind of match up and line up, and there is some lag thing going on with it. Let's see in here. I don't know, but I did notice that flicker and flash is gone. So maybe that has something to do with it. And of course I got this right here, it's pretty nice. Kind of really liking this actually, because the thing is, I got this trailer here, nowhere to put it. Because I'm not backing that trailer up. Let's just put it that way, I am not backing that trailer up. Oh, where am I going? And then we got these over here. I'm not really too big of a fan of the look of these, I guess. Well, I don't know, they just seem kind of flimsy looking. Now that I think about it, I'm kind of liking it. Gosh. Why do I do this myself? Can I build anywhere? No, I can't. Okay, so the land's not owned by you. I'm actually filling this. Let's see here. Should I do this one? I don't know. That one's kind of expensive. Well, I mean, all the terraforming to it. $8,500. You know what? Let's... You know what? Let's put it over here. There we go. I think that's pretty good. That's going to work out good. That leaves me... Okay, I did not do that good at all, actually. Dang it. Because I've been driving through here. But I'm thinking I will drive kind of through here. And I can pull through. That's the idea here. I can pull through off of here. I've really been liking this being kind of my main entrance. Hey, that's going to change over time, I guess. I think this is good enough. Let's go ahead and level out some of this because it's definitely not going to work out too well. We'll level that out. And then I'll smooth it, of course. I ain't no animal. I'm not going to leave all these ridges in here. Main thing is, got to get it away from the building before you smooth it or soften it out. That way the terrain doesn't go underneath the building. Did it freeze on me? Oh, wrong button. Okay, that's some light button thing. I don't know. How do I intensify it? Oops, wrong button. Gosh, I don't know what I'm doing. How do you intensify the brush? It is L, but I also have L linked to toggle light. And I'll go ahead and hit it here. I thought this mod was, gosh, it's bright. I thought this mod was toggle light between day and night, but it turns out it's not. So I can't change the intensification of this, which is gonna be a problem for me. Let me back out and get rid of that light mod, maybe. Yeah, I gotta do it. All right, I am back and got rid of that light mod. That light mod is on the mod hub. It's not a bad idea. The thing is, I thought it would switch between day and night, but it doesn't. I didn't read the description. I just looked at the pictures. I was like, oh, that's cool. So the description is something about, hey, you're having a hard time building at nighttime, try this mod out, blah, 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 something along those lines. And it talks about how you can change nighttime to day. So I had the wrong idea with it. Now, I wish I could change daytime to night just for my testing of lights, like whenever I do put in lights. You know what, now that I think about it, I ain't got no lights on this map. Interesting. But let's go through here, smooth all this out. Now that I think about it, I don't know if I'm ever going to use this entrance right here again. I'm really not sure what I'm doing here. That's what I like about the whole just building it as I go type thing that I mentioned earlier or last episode. I'm really not sure. Just kind of building it as it goes. It's going to be some funky looking stuff. We'll see what happens. I mean, it's definitely not all going to be on the same level. I mean, I got one shed thing up here, one down here, so definitely not the same level. And let's see here, what am I looking for? Always get lost in here. Definitely not as smooth as I want it to be, but it will do the job, I think. At least for now. Yeah, looking good, looking good. Now, one other thing is I need to look at putting some sort of fuel station in. I forgot all about that till just now. I guess I technically didn't forget because I'm here. Let's see here. Where are you? Okay, let's see if I can find something here. Where are you? You know what? Now that I think about it, it's probably silo. Oh, no, there we go. Oh, that's pretty cool. I do like the covered one. Not enough money. Of course, I ain't got enough money. This is pretty sweet. I like this. Let's make sure it's nice and good. Yeah, that looks good. And we'll go ahead and plop that in right there. That is pretty cool. See, the thing is, I turn up the intensity of this tool, but it seems like it does a lot better when the intensity is lower. Or, I mean, I guess I'm just able to notice it more because it's not as dark and I can actually see the ground. That might be what it is. I don't know, it just seems like it works a lot better on a lower intensity level. But hey, that's good. Let's go ahead and paint up some ground here. I'll continue with the dirt look, maybe. You know, I do feel kind of bad that I don't get charged for this stuff. You know what, let's go gravel. I think I'm ready to get out of the dirt era. Maybe. I mean, I am still pretty poor. Yeah, we're gonna go some gravel. Now, I don't know if I really want to make it look run down, as in adding all these different textures of gravel in there. Let's see here. I got different textures like that. I'm really not feeling it. I mean, it's kind of a new build. This is not run down. Now, with a build video, yeah, I'm really interested in doing stuff like that. Make it look like it's been there for a while. Okay, and I'll do some little pull around, pull through. It come out right up here. That looks good. And also, I need something for the fuel, or a little area to get through for the fuel. Petroleum, diesel. I think fuel is the last thing I should be calling it, technically. But yeah, there's definitely some sort of little laggy thing going on. I thought maybe it was because of the land I'd been known, but not looking like it. There we go, looking good. A little bit of a bump here. I mean, not really a bump, but it looks like it works out great. Pretty excited about that fuel tank there. We'll see how well that works out, and I'm actually able to park some stuff there. I mean, that I can pull through. The main thing is my trailer. That's what I was worried about the most. I like it. Let's get some stuff put up. Now, while putting this stuff away, I just want to thank y'all so much for stopping in, watching, coming back. Really do appreciate it, especially if you're still here listening to me talk. And where am I going? I don't know, but I think I'm floating over here now. I am. Let's start with this, I guess. But yeah, like I was saying, I really do appreciate y'all coming in. And if y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like button. It will really help out a lot. And I don't know which way I want to face this. I kind of feel like I should face it the other direction. Yeah, let me turn it around. But yeah, and also I do have channel memberships available. I do have a goal of hitting 5 channel members. That's my first step. Hit 5 channel members, and then I'll go from there. We'll see. We'll see. Right now I got 3 channel members. Really do thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. And I do have tons of different levels available for whatever price range you're in. So also, if you want to be in the free price range, just make sure you hit that like button, please. Okay, got that in there. You know what? Let me check out this fuel thing real quick. Let's see here. Let me save it first because I'm kind of scared of how these triggers mess up my game in the past. Now that, not on this computer, but it's messed them up on other ones. Okay, let's see here. Buy for, I don't think this works as a silo, so I have to literally buy it from here. I don't know how I feel about that, but we're gonna buy 1,000 liters to start with. Which that mower is the one I'm worried about having to refill. It's 50 liters, I think, is the capacity, so 1,000 liters will run it for a while. Now I'm thinking about putting this up, but I'm probably about to use it because I'm running low on funds here. So yeah, I'm not putting that up yet. I'll go ahead and grab the tractor, put on my water tank, or you know what, the next one I'm worried about is the seeder, actually. Because it's the only other thing really left out. Well, I mean, the water tank's left out too. But actually the reason I left it there is I started filling it up and just unhooked it. Now, will this hook up with that weight? Looks like it will. Oh, well, I guess it will go underneath it, which is fine with me. I just need to get it moved. Okay, this has already got grease in it too. That's kind of weird how the quick beller didn't come with any grease in it. Pretty interesting there. Oh, hitting the wall. Already tearing up my new shed. There we go, I think that's good. Drop that right there. At least it's undercover now. Oh, I'm just laughing because I can't believe I'm doing this. You know what? I am about out of fuel with this. Let's go ahead and fill it up. I'm gonna probably keep calling it fuel. I mean, technically it should be probably called diesel. But, I mean, also where the creators of this game are is, it might not be called diesel. It might just all be called petroleum. So, okay, I do need to do something with that pallet of grease. I just haven't figured that out yet. So for right now, it can stay where it's at. Because I really need to get some trees cut down and get some more money coming in because this is not looking good at all. But hey, while we're driving over there, I am going over comments from episode 2 of this series. And I got 12 comments to go over, so I guess we can kind of start on those, I guess. So the herd here says, LOL, I sit down, get ready to watch, and I immediately get called out on where I start on this map all the time. This was so right, it stung. Love you're doing on one of these when I am. Oh, love that you're doing one of these when I am, because he's doing a city building one. Don't know that. His is definitely going to be a lot faster paced than mine is, so I'd definitely check that out if you want something faster paced. And be interested to see how this differs. Yours will be better. And no, I don't necessarily think it would be. You do a great job with your build stuff too. And then he also said, also I forgot to add, gold needs to be part of this thing, I would think, at some point, right? I need that methane production mod. So that methane production mod, we'll take a quick look at that because it's not a methane production mod. I believe it's just the mod from No Man's Land. Let's see here. Where is No Man's Land? There might be a methane production mod out there, but here we go. No Man's Land. Yeah, right there. No Man's Land mod. So it's part of the No Man's Land. You need methane to make the gold. So that's why it's built into this map. I don't know if you can individually get that whole gold set up or not. I don't think you can. But hey, the herd, thank you for the comments. Really do appreciate it. And you know what? I'll keep trying to talk about it while I'm doing some of this cutting up. I think I can handle it. And then next up is Buildman. He is another content creator. Really like watching his stuff. And build videos and stuff like that. Just realized my chainsaw is floating shadow. But he said, great video. Hey, thank you. Really do appreciate that. Then this one is, I don't know. This one, I got a feeling I'm going to say this one wrong. Well, I mean, the name y'all are going to see is user RX something, something, something. But the name, well, after you click on that is, what's that? Hosea Day, maybe? And he said, yeah, I don't really like to speak language like that, I guess. I don't know, I don't really cuss or anything like that. So, heck yeah, man. I just found your channel last night, was hopping around, I was hoping another episode would be out soon. Also watched your series on the Frontier last night. I really do appreciate that, and I got a lot of shorter series that I've actually completed. It's hard to think, hey, I actually completed some series, but I do got a few shorter series that I've actually completed over time. And they're out there to watch, and basically the rule of thumb there is, if I got a supercut for it, then it's probably completed, most likely. But hey, hopefully I'm saying it right. Hosea Day, thank you for the comment. Really do appreciate it. Let's see here, 7.9. You know what? I'm gonna do a little flyover instead of doing this work, because I obviously keep pausing instead of doing the actual work. So I think it's just gonna be easier if I just go ahead and fly, do a little flyover while reading these off. There we go, I think that's good. So next up is Mando Farmer. Got a few to read off from him. It says, oh, so happy to see you got a place to put your equipment. Finally so proud. I hope my other comment helps. Just trying to have some fun with it. Your builds are so much fun to watch. I can't wait for this one. Also, I'm with you on the landscaping costs. We are here to farm, so landscaping should be free. So I asked the question about, should the landscaping be free? Obviously, probably got that from the comment. And he thinks it should be free. And then he also left another comment. This is like a letter note type thing, business proposal. I thought it was really cool. Dear L Family Gaming Dad, I'm an experienced logger with a successful logging business in a town in the USA called Wilhelmina. I was looking to start a new sawmill to help increase my supplies. I would be willing to foot the bill for a sawmill complex to process your wood products. My budget would be $1.5 million, and I would need to have at least a sawmill and a carpenter at least. With the remaining fund, you can purchase a truck and log trailer and a harvester of your choice from your local dealer. Please let me know if you have any interest, and I will wire the funds immediately. We would also be able to supply experienced worker for your equipment at your cost hourly. Sincerely, Mando Farmer, owner of Mando Wood Products, LLC. So that was really cool. I thought that was really cool the way he did that. And I do love the idea of that. I thought he put a price range in there. Yeah, I can't. I thought he put a price range in there, and I can't remember what I just read. But he said my budget would be 1.5 million. I think that is way too steep for what some of this stuff costs. Really love the idea. I was really gonna go with it, but I think I'm gonna stay away from that whole take out a 1.5 million loan or cheat in the 1.5 million, because this is a hardcore survival series, and I don't know how I feel about bringing that money in. I'm trying to do a little less cheaty. I really do like that. Really do like that. If y'all send out any business requests like that, that's definitely going to be top priority. And top priority right now is to get some sort of logging building in there. Now, I don't think I'm going to take $1.5 million to cheat it in, but I will build some sort of logging production building in Carpenter and call it Mando Wood Products LLC. And speaking of keeping it kind of real and not cheaty, I think I got a comment that goes over that. Chris Stewart, he said, definitely cheating. I'm not 100% sure what I did there in that episode that was cheating. I mean, I'm sure I did quite a bit of cheaty stuff. Just out of habit. And this is not a realistic series. You're going to probably hear me say that a lot. This is not. So, there's that. But I think I'm done with the comments for right now. There's quite a bit more for me to read off. But I'm going to get to cutting down some trees.
Left the big city for the simple country life. Found myself a woman that it took for me to be my wife. I was working on the ground come the sun up to sundown. Hey, I'm trying to make a reputation for a man inside this town. Hard as I try, maybe I just can't. I ain't no up and kind of leaving me. She kissed me one time and she took my heart. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star. Well, working 3 jobs, living out of a car. Mama never told me life would get this hard. Running around the world playing my guitar. Baby, you can love me, you can leave me, I'm a honky-tonk star. Yeah, I'm a honky-tonk star.
I think that's a good start to pick up maybe a full load here. I don't know. You know, I did that little flyover for the comment thing, but I think I'm going to just read them off as I'm kind of doing the work. You might see me stop and pause here and there, but at least I'll be getting some work done. So we'll go ahead and start loading this up. Got some comments from AutoSim Crew. What we got here? Going to have to check out the Alpine Building Pack. Those are great prices. They are really great prices. Probably way too cheap, I would think. I don't know, maybe stuff is really cheap in the Alpines. And then he also said, still waiting on that castle. So those of you that don't know, I have a Court Farms Country Park series. And my main goal was to buy the castle on the map. It's only $10 million. And I could have easily done it. I mean, y'all have seen me make some serious money on this game. So I could have easily done it, and I was just taking my time, just kind of enjoying the map, and trust me, I do miss that map quite a bit. I am talking myself out of it almost daily going back to that map. So I started that map up with absolute hatred for it because how tight it was. Gosh, it was ridiculous how much how much I didn't like that map, but I wanted to do something outside my comfort zone because, I mean, you get used to doing all this stuff that you normally do. So, like, for example, I don't play very realistic that much, and so I'm trying to mix a little bit more of that in here. I talk about realism as I'm doing this auto load. But hey, thank you for your comments, really do appreciate it. And you know what, I only got 3 comments left. Let's go ahead and go over those while I go get this sold. Joe Higgins, looking forward to your take on this map. And hey, that is what I look for a lot. Every time somebody does a video on this map, the first thing I think of is, whoa, I want to see what they did. Because everybody's take is different on this map. So, and I don't know, it's amazing to me. Obviously, it's probably pretty amazing to other people too. So, thank you for the comment, I really do appreciate it. Let's see here, go ahead and get this sold real quick. Ooh, quite a bit more, $16,977. Ooh, I love that. I really haven't done it. I really haven't been doing much logging, I guess. Forgot how much it actually paid. So that's pretty nice. And now that I think about it, I need to build some sort of maintenance area. I do have that maintenance anywhere mod, so I can go in there and repair my vehicles and stuff like that, but kind of want a maintenance shed for that. Next up for comments is James Sweet. A longer episode from you than I usually see. Don't turn the windshield wipers on in the truck. The mud will smear and blind you. So now I don't have that issue because I washed it. But before, yeah, I couldn't see anything. Man, I cannot see out that window. You know, I'm not one, maybe I'm getting old, but I'm not one to have really dark tint on my cars. One time I did buy a car that came with pretty dark tint, and oh my gosh, it was a huge learning curve because driving at nighttime, I couldn't see where I was turning. It was ridiculous. But hey, James, thank you for the comment. I really do appreciate it. And yes, it would smear that mud everywhere. I don't know if it actually would or not. I don't even know what the hotkey is to turn on the windshield wipers. I know they'll come on automatically if it starts raining. And then we got Ruben. Says, I'm first for the first time ever. There's something else there. Like I said, I don't know. I mean, I cussed a lot growing up, I guess. Not as a kid, but I think the first time I said a cuss word, I definitely got soap in my mouth. But in front of an adult, definitely got soap in my mouth. But then I get on people's YouTube videos and I just hear them cussing left and right and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't want to watch that. It just doesn't interest me. So, I mean, every now and then I drop that random cuss word, usually out of anger or something like that. But, I mean, if I can help it, I definitely don't do it. And especially if I'm recording here and my kids are in here, yeah, I'm not going to do that. It was kind of weird because when I was in the Army, I'd cuss like a sailor, even though I was in the Army. I'd cuss like a sailor at work. But whenever I'd get home with the family and the kids, never cuss. So, I don't know, maybe that just wore on me more since getting out of the Army. So, I don't know, that's just how I am as a person. So, my little take on it. But hey, Ruben, thank you for the comment. I really do appreciate it. And that is actually all the comments I got out of episode 2. Unless I missed something. I mean, today is, what was that, November 7th. And I could have missed something. Sorry if I did. But, and then people will obviously come in and comment later on too. So, hey, we'll see. But, thank you everybody for stopping in, leaving comments. Really do appreciate it. It really means a lot. I mean, it makes it a little fun here too, where I get to read them back. And from what I understand, y'all like me reading them back. I don't know, let me know what y'all think. I mean, I've seen people say they like it. Actually, I've never seen anybody say they don't like it. Let me know down in the comments if I should keep reading these comments back or not. And I mean, I do plan on eventually getting into some sort of live stream. And I feel like I'm talking way too much and this episode is going to drag on and on and on. But, oh well, I'm having some fun with it, talking with y'all. Well, y'all ain't talking back. Well, I guess you talk back to the comments. Maybe I just like talking to myself. I'm a crazy person like that. I'm just kidding. Don't tell my doctor that. But yeah, like I said, that's it for the comments. I'm gonna pop this into a time-lapse now. Get a bunch of this cut up. It's quite a bit of money. There's one thing I want to check. I say I'm gonna pop it into a time-lapse all the time, and then I get distracted by something else. Let's see here. Where's wood at in here? I don't got any stored, so let's go to wood here. So the price seemed to jump up quite a bit, maybe. Totally had to miss it. There it is. Let's show price fluctuation. Where are we at? What month are we in? September? What did they do? Go down? I think it went down. Oh, this actually is not a good place to sell it at all. This is my lowest one. Multi-fruit buying station. You're telling me I could buy wood out of that multi-fruit buying station? I can't speak. How do I buy wood out of that thing? I am really interested in that. Okay, anyways. Let me get to this now.
When you're down and you stare out your window, hoping that you'll come up with some words to say. That's not okay. When you feel like you're
I really wish cutting down trees in real life was this easy. Now, I've never had the luxury of cutting down a spruce or a pine tree. I mean, those look a lot like this, not very many branches coming off. Well, I mean, not like an oak tree. So that's really what I've cut down the most of, is basically stuff like oak trees that just kind of stick out in every direction. You know, the ones you don't see people logging on this game because it's got all these limbs and pieces you need to cut up. So that's all I've cut up in real life, and usually whenever I cut up a tree, it's usually dead or I don't know, a threat coming up, maybe possible threat to something nearby, like a building. And once those fall over, even if it's not dead, branches and limbs and everything just break off like crazy. So not only is cutting down the trees harder in real life, obviously, but picking them up, oh, just takes forever. I mean, yes, this is a game, and I do realize no matter what, even cutting down trees like this would be a lot harder in real life. But man, it'd probably be nice cutting down a tree like this. Oh, compared to other trees. But man, this thing is just all twisted up in there. You see that? That whole thing just rolled over and twisted. That's interesting. Oh, telling me I'm full. What happens if I undo that? Will I kind of level out? That's weird the way it twisted in there. Guess I can get one more in there. Oh well, we'll go get that sold. Now, got a few more there on the ground. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this land yet. I need to probably start looking at planting more trees, because I can't just use it all up and not plant any. I am really interested. How do I get wood out of this building right here? If any of y'all have done it or know, let me know down in the comment, because this says I can buy wood from here. There's no pallet trigger options on this. That's just mind-blowing. Oh, looks like I didn't have my phone silenced. Let's turn you down. There we go. Looks like I'm probably going to have another good payday out of this. I'm really surprised how it's just so much more. Maybe the 8-meter logs is paying better? I mean, I don't know. It used to always be the 6 meters were the best. $17,153. Now, I'm not sure if anybody brought this up yet or not, but I do realize I am on dollars and not euros. I mean, that was another thing about Mando Farmer's comment there. It said he'd like to expand his business from Willamina. Okay, Willamina, from what I remember, I believe, I'm not sure, that's Oregon, I think. And No Man's Land is the border of France and Spain. So, I mean, yes, this is a game where you're definitely not very realistic with any of this. So, I had a good little laugh to myself about that. Like, you really want to expand that far away? I mean, what's it going to benefit you? But whenever, I was so excited whenever you left that comment, like, I was brainstorming ideas, and it got me thinking, like, hey, I can actually start using containers. Like, I got all these container mods that I never used, but if he's technically from the US, wants to expand over here, so I would be shipping my stuff overseas on a container. Like, I'm talking, I got container mods for pallets too. Not just the Platinum expansion that came out with the wood ones. There's actual ones for pallets that I have not used. I got so many of them. And I was just so excited about it. And I probably will continue that, but the thing is, I just don't want to cheat in the money. I don't know, that just kind of feels hard to me. I mean, yes, it's not, but I keep talking about this. I don't know. I don't know. I keep bringing it up. Yes, it's not. Yes, I'm going to be paying a huge interest rate on it. Huge interest rate. Probably put me bankrupt, but I don't know. Just don't feel too comfortable with that. I'm not sure why I'm selling this right here. I don't know. I was just rambling on, talking. Got over here, $3,713. Look over here real quick. Got 13,000 liters of wood in here. Planks, we got 4,800 liters. Wood chips and furniture. Okay, doing all right, I guess. Now I'm going to park this for a second. I believe I got enough money for what I want to try. There's another thing I want to put in over here. Thanks to Rambo Hacker Gaming, he taught me, I believe all I need is one water tank next to these greenhouses, and it should keep them full. So let's go into here. Not sure where it's at. It might be under silos. I always have a hard time finding this. And it is under silo extensions. Took me a second to figure it out, but finally got it. Now, this, I believe, does not have any trigger point on it. I'm starting to notice quite a bit of that fading lag thing. Now, that could be some of the driver updates I did to get rid of that flicker. So I don't know how bad it's looking on the recording. There it goes, I can see it. Yep. I can see it on my OBS recording there. Now, I'm not sure how bad it's going to look whenever I actually go to edit the video. But, oh well. I'll live with it for right now and turn off that snapping. Jeez, I'm getting rid of that mod. No, I'm writing that down right now. Remove snapping mod. You know what? I can't remove it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Remove snap. There we go. Got a nice little note there. I'll probably forget all about it. But let's put this in right here. We'll turn that angle thing off too. That way I can try to get a pretty good angle. Maybe, maybe not. See, I like the snapping mod so I can actually line stuff up, but it just giving me more of a bother than anything else. So we'll place that right there. And I don't know if it's going to pick up these greenhouses or not, but we will find out in a second. Well, you know what? I probably won't know until, darn, 200,000 liters of water. So that did go up. That's 40,000 liters. I'm pretty sure that went up to 40,000 because I don't think it held 40,000 liters of water to start with. Maybe I could figure that out in the production. 40,000 liters. Huh. Well, I just looked up the mod and it doesn't tell me what the capacity is at. I don't think it would tell me in the production either. Sure, that's in greenhouse somewhere. Let's see here. Where are you? Probably went right by it. Going way too fast here. Wood production. Let me drop something like this in here. Wood production medium. Oh, that's new. I remember this whenever it came out. I was so excited for it. Huh, there's a medium one. I like that. Let's see here. Where are you? There you. Nope. Keep getting stopping with this right here. I'm just like, that's it. No, it's not. You're in here somewhere. No, you are. There you are. And it does not tell me, and I really don't want to place another one in. Yes. Okay. Well, either way, I'm pretty sure it's working with those, maybe. But the idea is this tank right here, I guess, has 20,000 liters in it. And it stays full, and it keeps the greenhouses nearby full. From what I understand from one of the comments I got from Rambo Hacker Gaming, that's how it works. I'm not sure. Find out later on, but it's supposed to keep these full, at least full of 20,000 liters of water. At least. So I think that's pretty cool. Nice little automatic watering system that's free, I hope. I don't know. Hopefully it's free. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm about to get charged for that. And I can't see that in, what is it, the finance thing? Let's see here. I believe there's a water one in here. Well, I'm not seeing the water one, but I've seen it pop up in the top right after like sleeping through the night. But hey, that is actually all the time I got for this episode. We ended up getting that shed put in. Really like that. That's awesome. Can actually start putting away some more of my stuff. Now I'm really not liking those silage bells being left out, so maybe I'll start looking into some sort of shed for that. The silage bells. I mean, I am kind of putting them away somewhat neatly. Somewhat. But also, I got to start considering the pallets that are coming in on the greenhouses. And speaking of that, I see some down there by the greenhouse right now. So, I'm going to need to put pallets in somewhere. I don't want to just leave them laying out on the ground. So, plenty of stuff to expand there. I'm thinking I'm going to do a lot of forestry work coming up pretty soon. Because I need a lot of money, and that's just going to be a quick way of getting me money. But hey, I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comments section. They're always welcome and very much appreciated. And until next time, y'all take care.